Hello everyone, this is Harshita. I'm from PC Academy, Haldwani, Kusum Khera. Today again I have one discussion on a very interesting topic, that is what is the difference between English speaking and public speaking. So I have some people who will tell you the things. I would like to introduce them first.
Good morning everyone, I am Sudha Pandey from Motivational, Haldwani.
Good morning everyone, I am Suresh Sharma from Kamalabazar, Haldwani.
I am Hitesh Bandari, I am from RT Road, Haldwani.
Okay, so now I will not delay anything. I'll start my first question. What do people think that what is English speaking and what is public speaking? What is the difference between both the speakings?
See, if I give you my opinion, the English speaking is like you are speaking and you are having a conversation. Public speaking is a vast criteria which is said like you have to go somewhere on the stage and deliver yourself. The thing is that when we know we speak English, we are from English medium, but in public speaking, when we go on a stage and we see a lot of people there, the words doesn't come out. That's the reason people get confused that I know so much of English and I cannot speak on the stage. Why is that? So they get scared and anxiety. So there is a lot of difference in the mindset also.
English speaking in my sense means that we know English very well from our childhood, because we are maximum of people or students just learn and get from their English language from the schools. But public speaking is different. It includes some soft skills also while we are presenting ourselves in any show, in any classroom or any seminar hall. So that is the thing.
And from my side, if I talk about the public speaking or English speaking, then it means that English speaking comes from the English medium school. But public speaking is something else, which is we have to take classes for that, and we have to adapted that skill which we can learn from many another associations. We can easily understand the public speaking is that we have to talk in the stage, and then in the public mass media we have to talk about that. But it is very so much huge difference between the English speaking and the public speaking in this way.
So viewers, as you saw that they spoke out their points, like what happened when we belong from English medium. So most of the kids, they don't get the chance to go over the stage and to do anchoring, to participate in activities, and also somewhere they are the backbenchers, you can say, somewhere they want to do, but nobody is there to pull them out from the crowd or not giving chance to them, okay, to come and speak out till they are undergraduate. So now again I ask the same question. At home, if we belong from English medium, we keep speaking with our relatives, with our moms, dad, with our friends. But at the same time, if someone is telling to us, okay, go over the stage and speak in Hindi. Let's take your language if you want to speak in Hindi. At that time also what happens? Person gets nervous. Although he is from English medium or she is from English medium. So why does it happen? We are doing every time public speaking. We say that we are speaking in front of the public, 2, 3, 4, 5 people every time we are presenting ourselves. So now again, person doesn't know what to do now.
So, people think that obviously they should think because they are studying so much. They have knowledge. They think, they should think. And the thing is, they think they know so well, but sometimes they want to deliver that. Their knowledge is just constricted and that knowledge is inside their head only. But what if they want to, world know that what I know? What if I want to tell you that? So at that time they hesitate because they think that one thing that happens in a family usually is people do not have a conversation. That I have this idea, can we have a conversation about that? Because they already think that we don't matter at all. What is that? Why people would even care about that? So the first thing is that mindset is there. So the second thing is when they meet such people, they get anxious because they think they are more superior and they have more knowledge in that field more than me. So then they didn't speak because they have that thing that I'll embarrass myself in public. So it's really necessary to pull them out from that fear that you are not an embarrassment, you know so much, you should deliver it. So yeah.
Okay, so in my views, I can say that they had to be master in their soft skills, because I think that in public speaking, a lot of soft skills are required. So they have to master in each and every soft skill like confidence, emotional nervousness, and enthusiasm, and many others. Because if you do not have that much topic to deliver in the audience, but you have the confidence, so you can just fill up the words from any other vocabulary and just give a correct answer to your or address your audience in a right way.
And I think that public speaking is come from the childhood, because this is a not a learning, this is a habit. We have to adapt. We have to easily adapt it from the childhood, because there are many parents who taught the children to go outside and talk in front of the many people or in the neighbors, because this many people think about that this is the major problem which is comes to the adult teenagers, because they do not have the habit of talking in the front of the neighbors in the society, because society is talking about the English speaking, you have to speak English. But when you are completed your inter exam, then you see the major difference between those people who are going to on the stage in the schools talking about news and prayers. They have the habit of public speaking, somewhere they adopted from their school going. But if you are talking about that public speaking come in a one day or 1 week, this is not happen easily. So you have to learn you have to learn it. You have to make this as a habit.
So how to develop this habit? Because you said that at home sometimes we do, but all the people are not lucky to have the environment at home. Most of the time it happens if we are sending our kids to school, they are going already to English medium, but this is not mandatory that parents are speakable in English. Sometimes they are not, or most of the time it happens, but they have their dream, their kid is going, so he should learn or she should learn, they should be superb orator. I will not say that a speaker, they should have that oratorship. Wherever they go, they should speak out with their postures, gestures, as he said that, because these all about soft skill, hard skill to we have. But at the same time, when you are speaking over the stage, over the podium, wherever, at that time, you are going to entertain the people. You have to make everyone happy. You should understand their language of happiness, and you should also deliver your thoughts with lot of enthusiasm. Then they should feel you whatever the words you are saying. They should enjoy each and every pause which is said by you. So again, I will have one question. So do you think that our undergraduate people, they think that it is mandatory after doing 12th class, means when they are undergraduate, when should they learn? Before 12th class or after passing the 12th they should learn that public speaking? When it should be mandatory for them?
They have to learn from their schooling, because intermediate you do not have so much time. You have to think about your future. If you are talking about the public speaking at that time, this is very difficult for that, because if you think about in the childhood, or your parents or your teachers, school teachers is telling that you have to speak on the stage, and nowadays many schools are talking that you can many teachers can talk that with the parents, your children is not talking on the stage. This is the major issues come from the school. And after that schooling or in undergraduate, you see the big difference at that time. So this is the major.
But I have noticed sometimes what happens, we just give responsibilities to teachers. But at a school what happens, teacher also has many students. We tell at the time of PTM that our kid should do this thing, that thing, he should also be indulged into the activities. But do you think exactly practically is it possible to indulge every kid of the school in the public speaking? We are paying their good amount and we expect the same thing. Every parent wants that my kid should be the first. So how will it be possible for a teacher at a school? Because teacher will be one, student will be 40 to 50. That is the maximum. Somewhere there are 60 or 70 also. You must have seen. So what to do at that time? How to give that person attention to the kid? Where should we give the platform? Okay, beta, you have to do this thing. Because after 12, again, whatever the profession you are choosing, it can be BTech, it can be AMCA, BCA, many other. Everywhere public speaking is important. You will have the academics, you will be cramming, you will have the degree. But again, ultimately you have to interact with the human being. So at that time what? Where should they go and what should
At
they
that
do?
time, the participation of a kid is really necessary. as you said that a teacher cannot point out every kid in their class that you should come out, you should come out. So the participation should be taught by the parents only. And how parents will teach that? The parents should like ask questions to their kid like, what are you interested in? I have seen so many kids like they are not interested in anything. Parents should also validate that they are not interested. Maybe they will get interested in future. So validate that also. And the thing is, participation of a kid also comes from surrounding. That how the surrounding is in school also, in family also. If you see a family who naturally doesn't have a conversation regularly with their kids, and even though they are partners and spouses, so the kid generally doesn't think that I should participate. And in school, they think that I should participate, but they couldn't get the environment there also because teacher cannot pull out every kid in there. So at that time, they should have that urge to like, okay, let me start first. Let me do it first for myself. So that participation only comes when you make people, when you make kids sit around yourself, that they can speak up. They will not say in the class, but they can come to you personally that I want to participate. So that's the reason that participation is really necessary of a kid or a child.
Okay, if you ask me that how early they have to join join these type of classes where they can learn about public speaking, so I can say that whenever they get realized, even in their 12th class or after that, so if they realize at their 12th class that they have to join such kind of things like where they can enhance their skills, either they get this information from their mentor or any type of motivation from inner side, so they have to join at that time because time is precious. And after that, after completing their 12th, they get a lot of skills once they enroll on that particular skill. So in their college, it will definitely help him to be stand up more further in their life, and also in their college life they can introduce or they can master in any other skill which will definitely help him succeeding in their life. That's all.
And one more question, like most of the time when we face many parents, they have lot of confidence on their kid. They say he is already going to English medium, so how will PCA Academy help to them now? He already goes, I'm paying there, this and that. What is this English speaking? So means I don't get it that time. What are they thinking in their mind? That we are just teaching English, grammar, present simple, past simple. Because I have noticed most of the English medium students and kids too, they commit continuously mistakes in grammar. Still their grammar concepts are not clear, but stuff is happening. Yes, because they are habitual to read since their childhood. They are reading, concepts are there, the same thing, cramming thing they have marked up, they speak out. But exactly fluency with the correct grammar, sometimes they struggle. So at that time, how will that PC Academy help them?
PC Academy is going to give you special attention because the teachers there in the PCI is always trying to help you in the problem when you do not have you are stuck in something. Then the PCA teachers are going to help you in that, and you can ask easily and free. You have freedom. You can easily go to the teacher, and teacher is very helpful in nature. And I see a big difference in me after joining the PCI Academy. That when I'm in school, I see I have the hesitation to go to the teachers. They do not have. I think the teacher is going to punish me or they can scare me. I have a lot of scaredness from my teachers. So I think after PCI I get something different.
So what do they do?
Okay, so I think if the families or parents think that PCA is only for improving your grammar skills, so that is not the thing, because it will provide you different kinds of activities so that you will gain a lot of confidence and that soft skill that you need in public speaking. So that is the best thing I got from there also. So instead of with this they will provide special attention and lots of talent activities, and every Saturday there are different kinds of activities which will definitely boost the thing whatever inside with you.
So how your PC Academy helping to college going student? What do they do with them? They give any magical juice, any tablet?
No, actually, as you said, that parents has that mindset. Same as that child has that mindset also. I know the English, I can write, I did the exam, I aced it. So the thing is, when they have given a platform there, they cannot perform because in the class there are so many children. Everyone cannot do the same thing. So in here, the most important things what I learned basically in PCI was nobody is left out. That everybody is going to participate no matter what happens. Like the participation here, which I see, is really, really good. Like very interesting. Like people also take interest, and interest is also necessary because they are doing the thing inside that yes, I need to change something now. So the best thing I saw is their participation, interest also I saw, and the platform, the stage we are given, and the people we see. So we start giving our thoughts with ourselves. Like in school, we are given a topic which we are not even interested in talking about. But in here, we can choose our own topic, what we want to deliver ourselves. So it's really good in here. But I learned. So the space and the platform.
Thank you so much. You gave your valuable views. Thank you so much for your timings.